Hi guys, OB Dave here.
And I am Ash.
Together we are OB Dave and I am Ash.
Yes.
Now we received a DM with a special request for a couple of reactions.
Yes.
We're going to do both. This is the first of them, but it's for Jared Eakin, who sadly lost his son a few years back, and he's sent in two of his son's favourite songs, who he just wanted to see what we thought of and what it does to react to.
Absolutely. And thank you so much for the really nice message. We appreciate you guys reaching out and sharing your lives with us. It's humbling.
He sent a picture of him with his son, and I can't even imagine. Can't even begin to imagine.
No.
So I try not to.
Absolutely.
Because so we're going to do this just for you.
Absolutely.
And for your little boy. The first one is Hank Williams Sr., Jambalaya. Have you heard Hank Williams?
No.
So Hank Williams, there's Hank Williams Sr., who's the oldest one. I think he was like a country singer in the 50s or 60s. Then there's Hank Jr., who is what most people, I suppose, regard as the Hank Williams that's more modern.
Okay.
And then I listen to a guy called Hank 3, who is Hank the Third.
Okay.
Who makes country music, but also used to play in a metal band called Superjoint Ritual.
Nice.
That were great. So I listened to Hank 3, and then before you started reacting with me, I was delving into Hank Williams and Hank Sr. a little bit.
Okay.
Like country icons, really, but outlaw country.
Okay.
You know, like naughty boy country.
Okay.
Not like, clean cut like a lot of it is.
Okay.
Yeah? So, and do you know what jambalaya is?
It's a type of food. It's like a mix of stuff. So I've heard it mentioned in like cartoons, like Disney films and things like that. But jambalaya, it's got rice and like chorizo and bits and veg and stuff all chopped into it. And it's just like a mixed sort of thing.
For me, it's like a Creole version of paella. Like that sort of area of America.
Yeah, that kind of
But
fits.
their version just with different flavours, more like paprika and things like that. I'm no expert in it, but I've eaten it a few times.
I've never even tried it. I've just heard it in movies.
I've made it a few times. You can buy the paste, and then you do it like very similar to how you do a paella, but just with the paste and some stock and stuff.
Okay.
Maybe we'll have to do it at some point when I'm eating carbs again. Right then, there's no video to this. It's just a song.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll get straight into it.
Sweet.
Hank Williams Jr. Was it Junior?
Senior.
Sorry. Jambalaya. Should we do it?
Yes.
Wait. There you go.
Goodbye, Joe, me gotta go, me oh my oh. Me gotta go, pull the P-road down the bayou. My Yvonne, the sweetest one, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, and a filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see Mama Shazamio. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou.
Whoever's made this video
on the bayou, I know, like all the pictures. It's just. It's like the picture of the biome. It's just it's like, all right. It made me laugh, and then the jambalaya in the pie, and it was just like
crawfish pie.
It's like, hang on, and then gumbo, and then it was just a picture of gumbo.
Someone answer me this: a crawfish and a crawdad are the same thing. Is it just two ways of saying the same thing?
Isn't crawfish like a shrimp?
Yeah, well, it's like a crustacean, sort of a little lobster.
So like a shrimp,
like that. But it's people call it a crawdad as well. On Naked and Afraid, they always call it a crawdad.
I never even noticed.
I like this sort of thing. Though.
I do. It's beautiful music.
I've understood half of what he said so far as well. There's been a few phrases and words at the end of lines where I've been like,
what?
Oh, yeah?
I've got quite a lot of it, but I'm really enjoying it. I like the beat to it. It's really good. It's good fun.
Yeah. It's drinking music, isn't it? It's like glass of whiskey in a dive bar sort of. Yeah.
Dive bar.
Yeah, it is though, isn't it?
It is a little bit.
Fontainebleau, the place is buzzing.
See what I mean?
And folk come to see Yvonne.
Come to see At first I thought he was saying it's farting.
I think he said from here to somewhere, but
Right,
but he named two places.
And it sounded like farting.
That are like probably French sounding bayou, like.
But I thought I'd heard that in one of the earlier verses that he does call us Mrs. Yvonne, and then he says they've all come to see Yvonne. So
I thought, I heard that.
I thought I wasn't sure, but yeah, Yvonne.
Let's see if you can pick up this line.
Okay.
The tippy doors, the Fontainebleau, the place is buzzing.
See, it sounds like farting.
To Kippy Nose, from Kippy Nose to Fard Nose.
Must be, but it sounds like farting.
It's like listening to a really old Irish guy trying to give you directions.
This is the problem sometimes with accents. You just can't quite catch it, can you?
No, it's a strong accent.
I mean, he's got an unbelievable voice. It's almost similar to like a yodeling voice, don't you think?
There is yodeling.
Oh, is there?
In this sort of country music. I've heard Hank 3 do it, and I presume he's got it from the others. But they do yodel in some of it.
That's awesome. I do enjoy some yodeling.
It kind of caught me off guard the first time I heard it. I like it though. This is my sort of thing when it comes to country music.
I quite like yodeling. It's quite fun.
Go on then.
Yodeling. I can't yodel at all. I can't even sing.
It's better than my attempt.
Go on, do it.
Kinfolk come to see Yvonne by the dozen. Dress in style and go hog wild, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, and a filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see Mama Shazamio.
Shazamio?
Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, and a filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see Mama Shazamio.
I have to pause super quick because I know it's going to go into the next part.
No, it's going to finish.
Oh well. Anyway, apologies. Someone corrected me in a previous country video that we reacted to in the comments, but I wanted to call it a violin, but apparently it's
Fiddle.
not. That's it.
I don't know the difference. I just know that traditionally
they
in
sound
like
different.
country and bluegrass and stuff, they play the fiddle.
It certainly sounds different. Maybe it's the length of them and stuff.
It's probably how you can get like a violin, a viola, like the slightly.
That's what I mean, like a
different
viola's
side,
a smaller version of a violin, isn't it?
It's probably just a continuation of that to some degree. I don't know. I just know that it's the fiddle.
That's it. That was the word I was thinking of. I sat here going, someone corrected me, don't call it violin.
How can you not remember the word fiddle?
Oh, yeah.
Tonight I'm gonna see Mama Shazamio. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou.
What a sweet song.
I enjoyed that.
I really enjoyed that. It's proper good fun, isn't it?
I'd be so proud of Oscar if I went into his bedroom and he was listening to something like that. Versus like
Mario? Like,
he loves Harry Styles. That's probably
does.
his favourite.
I know.
But for an 8-year-old kid, there's nothing up with that.
No, absolutely.
Like he's a very popular sort of guy. But if he was listening to Hank Senior when I went in,
I know,
chewing a bit of corn, some slacks on.
The only difference is you're going to be that parent that's not going to be disappointed when he's listening to metal. Like, whereas my dad, like if I had Marilyn Manson on in my bedroom, he'd come in and go, "What is this?"
I used to get that all the time.
Really?
Yeah, I'd be in bed listening to Cradle of Filth when I was like 14 years old, full blast. And it's like, what? Finish school, go straight home, go to bed, whilst listening to Cradle of Filth, and then have the TV on with like
dear.
just shit on. Yeah.
Like I said, I listened to all ranges of music, and I remember probably between 15 and 16 I was listening to a lot of Benny Benassi and House and stuff like that, and my dad would just like, he'd literally turn off my music and be like, I can't listen to this anymore, like just stop.
But I like when the kids develop a personality and there's a thing that they're into that isn't from you.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just something that they come out with and you're like, nice. Even if it's not my thing.
Yeah.
You know, if like he's 14 and he starts listening to drum and bass or something.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, fair play, he's got his thing. And I like that.
Whereas any sort of individuality I showed was just like, you're embarrassing me. It's like,
I just did my thing when I was a teenager, whatever. I got stick for it.
oh, I did. I got
All
loads of
the
stick
time,
for it.
but
That's why I said to you when we moved to England, it was like the first time I actually felt freedom, because it wasn't just my parents. It was also his school and other parents and everyone just be like, it's like, you need to conform to, you know, the society's sort of expectations. I came here and I was like, I can dress how I want. Nobody cares.
We had a school trip to the Millennium Dome in school. Maybe I was in year 9 or something, year 10, probably year 9. And so this is 14 years old maybe. And the teacher said, if you turn up on that day dressed like all that mosher gear that you wear, we're not going to let you come on the school trip.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like, so outside of school you're allowed to dress however you want.
Yep.
And how I dress outside of school isn't acceptable for a school trip. And I had to go out and buy tracky bottoms so I'd look like all the other kids. Otherwise they wouldn't let me on the school trip.
That's sad.
It is, isn't it?
It's all right. One of the schools I went to was a convent. They wouldn't let me in the higher sports teams because I wasn't Catholic, wasn't confirmed.
Were they okay with you listening to Cradle of Filth though?
Not a chance.
They've got a song called Jesus.
I actually had I actually had one of my cassettes confiscated once because of the music I had on there. It was inappropriate.
Right, anyway, thanks for that suggestion, Jared.
Yes, really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I like I say, I'd be so proud if my little man was listening to something like that. I really would. But yeah, nice one. Make sure you like and subscribe and all that good stuff. It does mean the world to us.
Yes.
And we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.